Flappy Belly Benavidez, he's back in Monstro. I wasn't even a big fan of Flappy Belly Benavidez. I used to call him Flappy Belly Benavidez, but I'm a fair, objective boxing fan, and I gotta keep it G. Flappy Belly Benavidez and PitbullCruz are the new face of boxing. It is what it is. That is how bad boxing has been. That PitbullCruz, a little oompa oompa, a 4'11 oompa oompa from the barrio. He looked like he climbed down from Inca, from the Machu Picchu in Peru. Little oompa oompa PitbullCruz is the face of boxing. Hashtag no lie. And Flappy Belly Benavidez, I gotta keep it G. Flappy Belly Benavidez has been doing what he gotta do as a pay-per-view king, as a real boxing star, fighting in America, fighting the best, staying active, no marinations, no PEDs, no ducking, none of this fighting in Riyadh on Cinco de Mayo like total sellout Canelo. And you know, years ago I used to make excuses for Canelo, you know what I mean? Because he really didn't owe him the fight. You know what I mean? And, you know, Flappy Belly Benavidez is a beast. And he way bigger. He too big for Canelo. You know what I mean? But after Canelo sold out the American fan base, after Canelo sold out the Mexican fan base, I just cannot accept it. I had to jump off. I did a backflip off the Canelo bandwagon. I want him deported. I want him grabbed up. I want him grabbed up by ICE at the airport. I want him grabbed up by ICE and deported, banned from America for life. How dare you? How dare you go fight at Riyadh on Cinco de Mayo? Come on, man. You should have told the towel heads, I'm the champ, I'm the face of boxing. I'm gonna fight whoever I want, but I'm gonna fight them in America. You could have given them the Riyadh date any other date. But Cinco de Mayo and September 15th, Mexican Independence Day, that is an American holiday. If you're a real boxing fan, you know that Cinco de Mayo and September 15th, those are guaranteed boxing dates. And they belong in America. Floyd Money Mayweather never fought at Riyadh. He never fought in the UK on Cinco de Mayo or September 15th, especially Cinco de Mayo, which is the first one. And now, David Flappy Belly Benavidez is targeting Cinco de Mayo of next year. He's going to be back in December with a pie. He deserves it. When you fight the best back-to-back and you fight in America, you deserve it. And we don't mind if he goes to the UK, you know what I mean, and whoops on, who did he whoop on in the UK? Anthony Yard. We don't mind that, you know what I mean, but on a different date. Not on Cinco de Mayo. Not on Cinco de Mayo. Not on September 15th. No. Let's do a little reading. Hold up. What's going on here? Maybe they talk about who the opponent will be. But he's targeting the champ, Opetaia, at 175 on Cinco de Mayo. And you know it's going to be in America. Hold up. What does it say here? Both David Benavidez and Jay Opetaia are seeking a homecoming fight. Maybe they'll fight on the same card, you know, with David Benavidez on the undercard. Oh, no. David Benavidez on the undercard. Jay Opetaia on the undercard. Put the champ on the undercard. Who is he? Jay Opetaia. I don't even know. Is he British? I know he looked kind of like Somalian or something. He kind of like Joseph Parker. Like one of them Somalian kind of dudes. You know what I mean? Like The Rock. But is he from the UK or is he from Australia? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I know he's a B-side though. I know he's a B-side. And I know that shit has to happen in America. That's what I know. Hold up. We're talking about unbeaten 3-division champion Benavidez. Flabby Belly, Benavidez. 32-0, 26 knockouts. Phoenix is nearing agreement to a purse. A third cruiserweight belt against Poland's interim WBC 200 champion MichalCieslak. Damn, he going up again? He just fought Gilberto Ramirez at 175. He about to go to 200 pounds? Oh, whoa, Flabby Belly Benavidez doing the most. That's what I like. That's what I like. So he's gonna fight this guy, 200-pound WBC champion MichalCieslak, 28-2, 22 knockouts in December in Arizona for his people. For his people. You gotta represent. You gotta give the fans what they want in the number one market, America. The expectation is that the WBC will appoint Benavidez-Cieslak bout as a title fight after stripping current champion Noel McCallion. Hold up. What else does it say over here? And then if he could get through that, which is not a guarantee, MichalCieslak is 200 pounds, 28-2 with 22 knockouts. If he could get to that, then they're gonna set up a massive fight versus Opetaia of Australia, September 12th. Where? In Las Vegas, where it belongs. Canelo, you have been deported. I will never cover Canelo fighting in Riyadh or in UK. Who knows? You're fighting some pie in where? In December, November, October. Who cares? I already forgot. Canelo is irrelevant. We don't care if you get your paydays, but you gotta satisfy those 2 dates, and he didn't. After all the money over the years, for more than a decade, we've been paying Canelo, the most loyal fan base, the face of boxing, and you're gonna go fight a pie in Riyadh on Cinco de Mayo? That is completely, totally unacceptable. You have been deported from the face of boxing. Shout out to you, Nelly Hernandez, the QBN middleweight champion, undefeated. You are no longer the face of boxing, and now the face of boxing is DavidBenavidez and PitbullCruz. It is what it is. It is what it is. Fighting the best. I wasn't even a DavidBenavidez fan, but I'm a fair, real boxing fan. And you know what I mean? Just like any other product or service or market. If you're not giving me what I want, I leave. Just like a stupid bitch. She's not giving me dome. She's not cooking. She's not cleaning. She's you know what I mean, arguing with me about Trump. I just don't show up. I just go get another apartment, another house, and I leave your dumb ass. I don't even give a fuck about the furniture. I ain't playing these fucking games with nobody, son. Fighting the best. We only fight the best. He goes up in weight, challenges daring to be great. Gilberto Ramirez, Anthony Yard, David Morrell. I was hyped up for that fight. Boy, David Morrell was a puncher, undefeated. And if you go back, I was picking David Morrell. But it was still a great fight. Ain't no shame in that. He lost to the best. It was a back and forth, you know what I mean? He wobbled David Benavidez and David Benavidez dropped him, and that shit was a great fight. That's what you get. That's what the boxing fans want on pay-per-view. Alexander Gvozdyk, former champion. Demetrius Andrade, undefeated. I picked Demetrius Andrade as well in that fight. Because, you know, I was a David Benavidez hater at that time, you know what I mean? That was also a good challenge. Demetrius Andrade is coming back. I'm going to do a video about him probably next week. He's coming back for a tune-up. Caleb Plant. What? I think I picked David Benavidez in that one. But that was also a back and forth fight. That shit went all 12 rounds. Shout out to the white boy, Caleb Plant. He's like one of the only fighters to go 12 rounds with David Benavidez. Almost everybody else on this list is a stoppage. What is this? 32 with 26 knockouts. This dude is a beast, let me tell you. A beast, but we got to go through this again. We got Gilberto Ramirez. We got Anthony Yard. The best. He only fight the best. He only want the best. He wanted Canelo. He called out Canelo, but Canelo was ducking. David Morrell, Alexander Gvozdyk, Demetrius Andrade, Caleb Plant, David Lemieux, Tyrone Davis. That was another good fight. Tyrone Davis came into that fight. Boy, he was active. He was landing some punches, David Benavidez. But that volume, son. The hand speed, son. That was a good fight, Tyrone Davis. Ronald Ellis, Romer Alexis Angulo, Anthony Durrell, Ronald Gabriel. That's where he got dropped. That's how you know I'm a real boxing fan. He had to fight Ronald Gabriel in a rematch. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit was like too close. And he got dropped on his ass. Bow! Ronald Gabriel caught him with a left hook. Boy. Rogelio Medina Luna, Cheryl Mamanelvinov. Boy, if you're a real boxing fan, you know some of these fighters are pretty good fighters. Kevin Cobbs. Boy, what, last year? Boy, Caleb Plant, Demetrius Andrade, Alexander Gvozdyk, who was undefeated, and I think he was also a cruiserweight. David Morrell, undefeated puncher, Cuban style. Anthony Yard, big puncher, stopped him. Boy, did you see what he did to big ass Gilberto Ramirez? Gilberto Ramirez had only lost to Dimitri Bivol in a boxing match. Gilberto Ramirez is a beast at 175 pounds with the reach, with the boxing skills, the hand speed, and the footwork. Boy, super, super underrated win right there, let me tell you. Super duper underrated win. And now he want Jay Opetaia. Now he want Jay Opetaia. I want the best. I will be the face of boxing, said David Flabby Belly Benavidez. PitbullCruz. PitbullCruz and David Benavidez are carrying PBC on their backs. Mexican style. And they both got like that Mexican style too, right? That's what boxing fans want. They don't want Rolly running all night. They don't want Teofimo taking dives against Shakur Puerto Rican Stevenson, getting his shit split by Rolly Romero, getting dropped, then running all night. They don't want that. They don't want Canelo taking paydays in Riyadh at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. No, we don't want that. We don't want that. No, 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 no. Devin Haney, ducking for life, fighting pies. Gervonta Crack Baby Wahid, ducking for life. About to do a bid. His best resume is against women. We don't want that. We want the best. Shout out to Lamont the Legend Roach. He lost his last one against William Opetaia, but he fought the best. He stays active. His last fight before that was a draw against PitbullCruz, the face of boxing. So, of course, Lamont the Legend Roach could come back. Lamont the Legend Roach wants the best. He fights the best. Back to back. Lamont the Legend Roach don't drain nobody. He don't bring nobody up. He don't bring nobody down. That's what we want. We want Lamont the Legend Roach. We want PitbullCruz. We want Yoneli Hernandez. The future of Cuban boxing is Yoneli Hernandez and Daniel Perro. 13-0, undefeated with 11 knockouts. He got the face like Mike Tyson, but he fight like Luis Ortiz. He's a future heavyweight champion. Daniel Perro. Right now, I will be picking Daniel Perro over Moses Ituma against any of these guys in the new generation. And you know I like Daniel Dubois, but Daniel Dubois does not have the skills of Daniel Perro. Let me tell you, by the end of 2027, not even halfway through 2027, Daniel Perro, the heavyweight champion, 6'5", 232, will be the first Cuban heavyweight champion of the world. Check him out. Check out his highlights. Daniel Perro. You spell his name Dainierpero. It's like a weird name. You know, like all the Cubans, Arislandians, Yonelis, Eureka's Gamboa. They all got some weird ass names. That's Yoneli Hernandez. He just won on the undercard a couple days ago, on the undercard of Rolly Romero and Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez can't carry boxing. Rolly Romero can't carry boxing. Ryan Garcia better take a whole load of PEDs. I don't even care if he goes fly past the weight. He better do whatever the fuck he gotta do to stop that mutt, Conor Benn. But Ryan Garcia cannot carry boxing. Conor Benn can't carry boxing. Eubank Jr. can't carry boxing. And as I stated before, Gervonta Crack Baby Wahid, he can't carry boxing. He might just catch a draw against his girlfriend. That's a good one, right? That's a good one, right? Rewind that one. Gervonta Crack Baby Wahid, he can't carry boxing. He might catch a draw. He might get stopped by his girlfriend in the hallway. The point I'm trying to make here is that only two fighters right now can carry boxing, and that is DavidBenavidez, David Flabby Belly Benavidez, and PitbullCruz from the barrio. PBC still has the best boxers right now. I mean, you know, the best is Alexander Usyk. But Alexander Usyk on his way out. I mean, what else do you want from the champ? You know what I mean? Undisputed 2 weight divisions. Smashed. Completely destroyed and smashed Anthony Strawberry Chin Joshua. Completely demolished Tyson PD Fury twice. Schooled the young buck Daniel Dubois twice. But what else do you want from the champ? You know what I mean? He got maybe 1 or 2 more fights. He's on his way out. The future of boxing is DavidBenavidez and PitbullCruz, and you heard it here first. You know, you still got Deontay Wilder hanging in there. You know, I'm always going to support my man's Deontay Wilder, the champ. But he also got maybe 1 or 2 more fights left. You know what I'm saying? The future, the new generation carrying boxing on their backs is PBC with DavidBenavidez and PitbullCruz. It is what it is. Anybody who knows their boxing knows that. Devin Haney. La 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 la. Mashallah, inshallah, alaihi salam. Come on, my nigga. You know that Devin Haney's jaw is broken in 15 different places? That nigga can't carry no boxing. Are you fucking stupid? Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Conor Benn, Eubank Jr., Rolly Romero, Teofimo Lopez. I mean, they can't carry boxing. And hold up, we forgot. We forgot number 3. You have to put him in there. Shakur Puerto Rican Stevenson. But he kind of boring. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Shakur Puerto Rican Stevenson is boring in the ring, and outside the ring, he don't really got too much of a personality. He's not like a Floyd Mayweather. Like, if you're gonna be boring in the ring, you gotta hype it up outside the ring, and he don't do that. You know what I mean? No shame on him. There ain't no shame in that. You know what I mean? But I mean, you know, maybe if he gets a stoppage in his next fight, maybe if he gets a big fight against Gervonta Crackbaby Wahid, who wants to retire, and stops the big-headed, watermelon head, basketball head Gervonta Crackbaby Wahid, maybe then we might have to put Shakur Puerto Rican Stevenson at number 1. But as of right now, the face of boxing, you're looking at it. David Flabby Belly Benavidez and PitbullCruz. PBC is number 1. PBC has been number 1. PBC has the best boxers of this generation. And Al Heyman ain't going nowhere. Before you go to sleep, you better pray to Jesus. And after that, you better pray. No, you don't pray to Al Heyman. But you pray to Jesus in the Father, in the name, and in the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Don't end up circling a box like a pagan. And when you're done, always end it with, thank you, Al Heyman. Please subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment, and share. Thank you.